Good afternoon and welcome to Solent Sports News. I'm Nathan Rawlings and these are your sporting headlines at 1:30. We start with some breaking news now. An Everton's appeal hearing following their 10-point deduction will be heard over the next 3 days. The Toffees were deducted 10 points for breaching profitability and sustainability rules back in November, a sanction that has caused uproar amongst many in the league. Despite this appeal, Everton, alongside Nottingham Forest, are in danger of another points deduction for the same offence, but as this is an ongoing investigation, more information will be available soon. Staying with football, and Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford has returned to training following an internal disciplinary matter. The 26-year-old reported ill to manager Erik ten Hag the day before their 4-2 win over League Two side Newport County in the FA Cup. However, he was spotted at a nightclub in Belfast on Wednesday and Thursday, reportedly downing tequila and going on a 12-hour bender. Southampton have agreed a loan deal with Bournemouth for winger David Brooks, which will see him join the Saints until the end of the season with no obligation to buy. Brooks has struggled to find consistent game time this season and has only started twice for the Cherries, who currently sit 12th in the Premier League. Sticking with transfer news, and Crystal Palace have signed Colombian international Daniel Munoz from Belgian side Genk. He signed for the Eagles on an undisclosed fee for a contract this season at the club until the summer of 2027. The right-back has made 22 appearances for his country and becomes Palace's second Colombian player alongside Jefferson Lerma. And to round up football, there is Premier League games on tonight, with half of the league in action. The standout fixture is Aston Villa versus Newcastle, with Unai Emery's side having the chance of going within just 2 points of league leaders Liverpool. As for Newcastle, however, they will look to stop their unwanted run of 4 league losses on the bounce. Cricket news now, and former Pakistan international turned politician Imran Khan has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for leaking state secrets. He's been in jail since August of last year on corruption charges, something he says are politically motivated. Khan's party have said that they will challenge the decision and call it a sham case. Lando Norris signs a multi-year contract with McLaren until the end of 2026. The 24-year-old has signed a new long-term deal with the British team after speculations of Red Bull wanting to sign Norris. The British driver says, quote, he's more convinced than ever to win the World Championship with McLaren. Darts now, and the Premier League is just 2 days away from its opening night in Cardiff. The first fixture is a repeat of the World Championship final in which Luke Littler will be seeking revenge over world number 1 Luke Humphries. The teenage sensation has reached 2 Masters finals already this year, as well as beating Humphries at the Dutch Masters. On to rugby now, and it's worrying news for England as fly half Marcus Smith has suffered an injury scare ahead of his Six Nations opener against Italy. He was seen limping out of training in Girona on crutches before having to leave for a scan on his leg. He joins a long list of England absentees, but the extent of the injury is still unknown, with more to follow. Moving on to the Indoor World Championships now, and the former champion Dwayne Chambers is set to race in the 60 metres, aged 45. Chambers was banned for doping in 2004 and also attempted to break into American football twice before an unsuccessful spell at rugby league club Castleford Tigers. He qualified for February's event by running 6.81 seconds in Lee Valley earlier this year. Coming up later, we see the effect that Luke Littler has had on the sports of darts and the younger generation.
I mean, straight after Christmas, my phone went into meltdown from parents emailing me and messaging me about their children. So we called it the Luke Littler effect, which was obvious.
We also look at accessibility in darts at a local pub.
Close to 5 months ago, I'm right-hand dominant. I had a motorcycle accident. After the accident, I then had a kidney taken out because I had a large cancer growth on my kidney.
The season for the Solent Redhawks is coming to an end. Here's Tom Scrouston.
It's an end of an era at the Solent Redhawks. Graduates are leaving, but it's now time for the rookies to rise through the ranks.
I'm kind of glad, but I'm also very upset because I've enjoyed every minute and every second I've spent here at the Redhawks and at Solent University. But yeah, it's end of an era with a lot of us. It's nice, but it's also very...
And finally, we take a deep dive into the biggest table tennis club in Hampshire.
In 2 weeks' time, we've got a what we call a young players tournament.
Provide excellent facilities such as over 16 tables, so it's really good even if you want to just like free play or try to get good, then yeah, they provide everything here. It's really good here.
That's all from us for now. For more news, check out our website and social media for more, and I'll be back in an hour.